Here we are from Saints minicamp, an indoor training facility, and minicamp is in the books for the Saints. Then it is training camp after that. But I think the biggest news today, fellas, at least from the fans' perspective, is the Saints will wear a black helmet with a gold fleur-de-lis in one game during this upcoming season. Start with you, Bobby. You've been wanting this for a while too, huh?
Yeah, I think it looks awesome. Look, and you make the Saints will make more money because people will want that black helmet in their man cave.
It's a collector.
Yeah, collector's item. So that's why I look at it. It's all good. It's part of the colors, right?
Yeah.
Black and gold. We're not just the gold. Black and gold. So no, I think to do that, and Dennis, Coach Allen's all for it. Yeah, why not have? I think by doing that for all the teams, what was the Rush color scheme and all?
Color Rush.
Yeah, and then Sean Payton, I know, was a big fan. Some fans weren't, but like the all white.
All white.
Yeah, the all white. So
The clean look.
You like that all white?
if you win, I like.
Okay. I love to win
But
too.
no, but I think we won in the all
Yeah.
whites, and Sean would continue to do that. So that's the ball. He got the black helmets. Hopefully we win in that
With the
first
black
game.
helmets.
With the black helmets, then let's try this again.
I have a replica in 1968. They only wore it during the preseason because John Meekum and crew did not get it approved by the NFL. So the NFL said, no, you can't wear it during the regular season. I have a replica, and man, it looks cool. But this one looks better than the 68 version.
We'll describe it at least. So it's a black helmet, the gold fleur-de-lis, but it's got almost like gold flakes that are going
Right down the middle.
right down the middle, and kind of come to a point at the neck. So
Yeah, instead of
pretty
like
neat.
the stripes,
Yeah.
like the one at
It's like
68,
gold
yeah.
flakes sprinkled on. All right, I know the fans. I know, Mike, the fans of. I don't know how many times they've asked you. They've asked me all the time. Why can't the Saints wear a black helmet? Now they got their answer.
Yeah, and again, you get it approved by the league and just see how people like it or don't like it, but everybody's going to want one. Come on, if you sort of a collector or if you got a little, office or whatever, you want that black helmet. It looks cool. Everybody will look at it. I know when they come into my game room, like, oh my God, they used to wear that. I said, nah, I used to wear it in the preseason, but it's not the real one. It's a replica one, but it's close.
Bobby, we'll take a look at practice. And in the red zone, they were doing some pass skeleton. And it was, completions were few and far between.
Yeah, well,
Defense dominated
and
today.
it's hard when you're inside, especially when you're inside the 10-yard line, 5-yard line. Because I always say this: it's like having 12 defensive players because they can squat. But it's how the defense did an outstanding job of passing off the routes. Not necessarily strictly man-to-man concepts, but the zone concepts. It actually turns at the beginning into a zone. And then you latch on because you have a clock in your head, 1,000, 1,002. Then it latches in, you latch on to a man concept, and then if they cross your zone, you got to be willing to pass it off. So they had one completion, and I think it was Ian Book ended up throwing a touchdown to Kwan Baker. But Jeff and I was talking about this. He held the ball 5 seconds. Come on, yeah, somebody eventually. Yeah.
Somebody's going to hit you.
Yeah. So I thought who was outstanding, and we talked about him. Now he should have dropped that. He shouldn't have dropped that interception. Bryce Thompson, a couple of passes defended. He dropped that interception. Again, Kirk Merritt catches the pass. Kevin White. Now I'm interested to see. That was a nice catch. Remember, he put too much pressure on himself. It was a fade stop type route from Winston for a touchdown. I think he's on his last leg, like 6 years. Mike, when is he was out of West Virginia. When was he drafted?
It's like the 5th or 6th pick in the draft.
Yeah, so this is his 6 years, so he got to,
That's why you get more chances.
I'll get off the pot. Yeah, that's why he's gotten these chances, and what hindered him even last year, remember the drops?
Yeah.
So he has that ability. He's a giant. Mike,
He's a big receiver, and he can haul tail. Straight line wise. The problem I see with him is anything that's not straight, he's got issues with adjusting to the football. I think a couple of news come out of today was to hear Dennis Allen talk about the progress, Carl Granderson at defensive end.
And Wil Lutz.
And certainly Lutz coming back in kick. We saw some velocity. The hits weren't there, but the velocity was on the kicks. Also, Alante Taylor, about that. He thinks he was better than what he had when we drafted him. So that's a good sign. Also, I watched quite a bit. Zach Strief, one-on-one with Trevor Penning. Spent a lot of time with him, pass protection techniques, and making sure that edge rusher doesn't cut the corner on him. Spent a lot of time with that.
And then, Kristian, Mike, looking at a couple of veterans, making plays right here. Jarvis Landry. I mean, you could count on
Just
him.
put that on repeat.
No, he's
Yeah.
MVP of camp.
Yeah, you look at Jarvis Landry, and I thought it was interesting. You also had David Johnson, number 40, catching a pass in the red zone, like out of the backfield. So, but Landry, I think we're going to see that. There was only been a 5-yard touchdown, but he gets open and he's in the end zone. So those are the type plays, that you need. And again, it'll be interesting to see where James is going to be at, because training camp is going to be here before you know it. Because we mainly would see him do 7-on-7. Bodies are still flying around, even though they don't hit the quarterback, but in team periods. How much we're going to see from James from the get-go, or will he be eased into it and maybe seeing more Andy Dalton at the beginning of training camp like we have in minicamp?
All right, Bobby, that's a wrap for Saints minicamp. Mike Detillier, Bobby Hebert, Kristian, Garic coming up today at 4 o'clock on Sports Talk on Saints Radio. Bobby, what do you think?
All right, who dat? Go Saints.